Okay guys, we're back out here again. Today we're testing, does bug spray affect bass fishing? Now I made another video very similar to this about sunscreen and whether it affects bass fishing. I'll put the link to that at the end of this video. But the way we done it in that video was we'll hook one worm, go out, catch a fish on it, a normal worm. We'll come back, get another worm, spray it with bug spray, go out there and try to catch a fish. And we'll see how many each one can get. Now I had some people say you should do 30 minutes of this one and 30 minutes of this one. Well, this pond's not giant, and I honestly think I can catch all the fish that's biting in 30 minutes. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to go straight and do it the other way. Now, like any good experiment, you got to have as many control variables and the same variables as possible. Using the same rod, same reel, same line, same hook, and obviously the same worm. The only difference is whether the worm has bug spray on it or not. If you're wondering, the worm is just a standard Zoom finesse worm, and this one's in green pumpkin red flake. But first thing we gotta do is get out there and catch a fish with a normal worm, not sprayed or anything. So here we go. Now for this test, we are going to be wacky rigging the worm just for the maximum amount of bites. And here we go, first cast with a normal unsprayed worm. Just like that. There he is. Oh yeah. There's one right there on the normal worm, nothing special. He's a fighter too, dang. Anyways, we'll get him right up here just like this. Tell you what, that's a good fish right there. Ain't no doubt about it. It's just a good fish. Yeah, man. There we go. Good little fish for the normal worm. Now we're gonna go get us one sprayed with the sunscreen. Okay guys, we just caught our first fish on the normal worm without bug spray on it. Now it's time to put on a brand new worm right here. Here we go, we're going to spray it down with this bug spray right here. Will it affect the bass fishing? Will they even bite it? Will they bite it and spit it out? I don't know, that's what we're trying to test. Ready? Here we go. Boom. Just like that. There we go. Now we just got to get out there and try to catch a fish. Because if a fish bites that, dang, I don't know. There he is. On the bug spray worm. What in the world? Did he get hung up? No, he's alright. Not a giant, but he is a bass, and that's what we're testing today. Do bass hit it whether it's got sunscreen or not? So far, not sunscreen, but insect repellent bug spray. There we got one on the bug spray worm. 1-to-1 so far. Bug spray may not make a difference, but we're going to keep fishing and find out for sure. Okay guys, now we're 1-to-1 on normal versus the bug spray worm. Let me just let you guys know why I'm testing it. No, I'm not trying to prove that bug spray makes you get more bites. I'm just trying to see, maybe, you know, you're fishing and it's super bad with bugs. Well, yeah, you're going to spray down. Well, if you accidentally spray down and get some on your hands and your fingertips accidentally, and then you reach down into your bag and tie on, is that a little bit of bug spray on your worm going to stop you from catching fish completely? Is that a little bit of oil-based stuff getting on your worm going to stop catching bass at all? Well, that's what I'm testing, except I'm going to the extreme and spraying down my whole worm. So if we can catch fish with our whole worm sprayed down with bug spray, then we'll know that if you get some on your fingertips, it's not going to make a big difference. And now, as for now, we're going to get out there with our normal worm and try to guess another fish. Got him. On the normal worm right here. Nothing special, just a normal Zoom finesse worm. So far, now it's 2-to-1. Ooh, there we go. That last bug spray fish shook off my worm, so, you know, here we go. I'll spray this down another one. I believe that's pretty fair, guys. Whenever you're dripping off, that's enough. There he is. Sunscreen. I don't know, guys. I keep saying sunscreen from that last video, but this is actually a bug spray fish. So, yeah. Bug spray right here. And son, he took it deep. He took it deep, but we can get this one out easy. Yeah, just like that. There we go. Bug spray fish, just like that. He released himself. So, Let's go get us a normal worm and get out there 2 to 2. Oh, this is looking good. There's a fish right there. Yep. I threw it right out in the middle of the pond, which is like 20 feet deep. But there is a fountain out there, and it's some vertical cover that these bass like to hold on. So, oh dang it, he released himself too. But anyways, that's on the normal worm without bug spray. But there's some vertical cover way out there. Fish will stack up on vertical cover at about any depth that they're holding at. Even though it's in 20 foot of water, the bass were holding up shallow, so I didn't have to let it sit long before they bit it. Back to the bug spray we go. Here we go. There we go. It's another good generous amount. Let's go see if we can get your fish. I sure didn't think I was going to get these results, but the test is not over. But I gotta say, I've got bit on every worm, whether it's got bug spray on it or not, within basically the first 5 casts. There he is. Oh yeah, this is on the, yep, the sprayed worm. There is one thing I have noticed. On all 3 of my worms with my bug spray, they've all came off within the fight. So maybe that spray weakens them, but I mean it's not stopped the fish from biting them. It's just that on every fish fight they've slung my worm off. But on my normal worms, I've got every one of those worms back. I don't know if that has something to do with the bug spray, but it might. That's about the only thing I've seen of the difference of them so far. Got him. Oh yeah. That one right there, on the normal worm, no bug spray. But then this guy spit my worm too. So bug spray may not soften my worm. I may just have soft worms, I guess. I'm gonna go switch to a bug spray worm, and then we may call it a day after I tie it up at 4. Challenge accepted. Get my bait over there. How's that for you? And he's got it. Got him. Oh, dang it, he came off. He might bite again. He really might. I don't think he's felt the hooks. Oh, no, he didn't feel the hooks. I promise that. He just blew up on it. There he is. Got him that time. I don't even think this is a big one. There's a big one over there. It's here on that little sprayed worm. Sprayed it down with bug spray. We're actually going to throw this guy back and actually try to get that big one, because I still have my worm and I know he's over there. We may have to walk on over around the pond to get him, but yeah, I know we can get him. He's right over there. We're going to use the same worm. Okay guys, well unfortunately I couldn't get that last fish on that worm. You know, I don't know. That may have been him, or he disappeared one. I saw his bed though. But anyways, we got the worm without any bug spray on it. 4 fish. We got the worm with bug spray on it. 4 fish, 4 fish, 4 fish. They're equal. They both got the same amount of fish, like exactly the same. And they both got the exact same kind of bite. And what I mean by that is that it's not like I threw it in there and got bit really good and held on to it on normal worm, and then on my other worm, on my bug spray worm, I threw it out there and they barely tap at it. No, it wasn't that way. They committed as hard as they could on either worm, whichever one they decided to bite, they committed all the way to it. So to be honest, no, I don't think it affects bass fishing whatsoever. I mean, you can be the judge for yourself, but I mean, you saw what I just done. I went out there and fished both of them, caught the same exact amount of fish. That's just science. That's an experiment right there. We got the results, 4-4. It's equal. And I'm telling you, I doused those ones with bug spray. I had it to where it was dripping off both sides of the worm. I drowned it. And go ahead and leave me a comment. Did this surprise you? You can watch the sunscreen video right here. I'm about to do the notification shout outs. We got one from Ike Boone right there, and another from Ashton Ellis. Now if you guys want to do that, go down, turn on your notifications. On my next video, go comment #notification squad and then your name. And don't forget to watch my sunscreen video.